Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2016 League of Legends KeSPA Cup. The ROX Tigers have taken their second game in the series to put them one game away from clinching this KeSPA Cup title. Oh my god.
As Punch wants to get a little aggressive.
Completely unscouted. Now Prey, flash to stop him from getting immediately locked up. A miss though on that deadly flourish, but it's still just barely enough damage for a kill to go over to Sol. So well, see what he can do with it. No, there's Roach, one auto attack away. It's a flash attempt to stun Smev, but it's not executed in time. Oh, here comes Pina with a big attempt at picking up a kill in the bottom lane. Counter gank is good here for Roach, but the Make It Rain just barely predicts a chance of death in the bottom lane. Oh my god, he's going for it again. Pina will tank up the last turret shot, make it out alive, and pick up not one, but 3 more kills for the ROX Tigers. There's the ward jump forward, the damage come in, an immediate kick flash to put Edge in a little bit of a rough spot.
Punch having a gank denied. Cry with a solo kill.
And Edge had flash, but he was grounded there at the end. Down to bottom lane is Peanut going aggressive again. He will get locked up and stopped for now. Punch pretty low, and the ROX Tigers going forward. Actually, Peanut over aggressive, and he will go down. A last second auto attack from Prey, finds the counter kill there. It's a 2-for-1 so far. But here comes this curtain call. How many bullets will he hit? A big crit to come out. It does hit Prey. He's burning down, and it will actually be the Deathfire touch to find one. Punch back to an unscouted trip to the bottom lane. This is what got them their first advantage. We might see them find it once again. Cougar walking a little bit too far forward will go down. And it's going to be a nice hit there from the last part of the curtain call to find 1 kill, and maybe more to come in here. Gorilla trying to run back away. Teleport's actually canceled, as they pretty much leave Gorilla up for dead. Punch there to secure that kill, and another turnaround goes Kongdoo's way. He did have his ultimate to maybe disengage if he did want to clear that wave to keep it alive again, but oh, Sol. Prey does have that enchanted crystal arrow as well. Here comes Peanut. The arrow will hit in onto Cougar, and exhaust onto Peanut still allows him to get the kick, find himself another kill. But what a crit! In some way, this is kind of Najin versus Najin, sort of the remnants of that forming the ROX Tigers earlier on, and Kongdoo Monster being the organization that took over for that org. But let's hold the history lesson as we get into a big bottom lane dive. Prey flashing one of the last curtain call hits, but might not be able to make it out alive. He does just barely. Roach in the back line, and the rest of Kongdoo zoned out by the turret. Can they continue to commit? Roach actually flashing right into Peanut. He might not be able to make it out alive. He's trying to get the stun, and he actually does. There's the protection, but an Ash Arrow comes right back forward. It's going to be kills on both sides as Roach trades his life for Peanut. Now Gugu rejoining the rest of his team is now Kongdoo on the chase, actually looking for a pick. Forcing the flash out of Smev there, but have they overextended? The shot glass coming forward, and Punch taking most of the damage, trying to find his way to a tunnel, but he can't get in fast enough. And it's going to be the Kongdoo jungler dropping his Cry, flashing over the wall, will get immediately stunned in response, but there's actually a Make It Rain too fast for Edge to complete his turnaround. And that's going to be 3 kills traded back to the Tigers.
What I would consider a way worse disadvantage in game number 1. And so they're not out of the game yet.
Cougar trying to get a big flank in there. He will secure a knock up there onto Prey. Will set up for more damage from this curtain call, but just not enough. Oh my god! A huge damage from Sol that's just way ahead of them. Oh, and Cougar trying to find this pick onto Cry. Seraph's is used, and all the shots will miss. Dancing Shoes and survive pretty much forever. Punch now the one to come up here, and okay, that's gonna hit. Yeah, one way to get the kill. Sooner or later, Sol finds it. And a good defense on the bottom second tier turret as it gets dropped lower and lower. Roach the one to take the arrow, Edge out alive. Turret though will most likely fall here. Look at the follow-up. Peanut to secure the kill. Edge going forward the way he doesn't want to go and gets taken down in the end.
Yep, and they might actually be looking for the inhibitor turret. Roach, I don't think he's going to be able to defend this, not from this amount of damage. And even this is what I was worried about. Slowed up there towards the end, but maybe a turnaround coming in. I mean, Sol is ridiculously strong. So if they can find a setup for him
to get in onto this retreating ROX lineup. I mean, there's the flash forward from Cougar, turns it into an exhaust onto Prey. We'll trade 1-for-1 at least in that matchup, starting to tick this Baron lower. Peanut off behind, we'll just push them right back. Gorilla though getting caught out there, and he is very squishy, and we'll just get instantly bursted.
Yep. But a lot of the members took a lot of damage, and Smep still has teleport.
So this is do or die here. Kongdoo Monster do know they're going to lose their bottom inhibitor. Smeb does go on the push, but committing to this dragon, Peanut capable of ending their careers. Trying to lock up Cry, they will take him dangerously low. They're down to a couple thousand HP. Peanut in the pit. There's damage over the wall. Who gets the Baron? It is Kongdoo Monster. They're going to find a few kills along with it. They do pop that Peanut GA. They're looking for more kills. They've already taken down Cry. Gorilla dead from previously. There's the respawn coming in onto Peanut. He'll drop instantly. Prey looking to get forward. Almost finds that kill onto Soul, but in the meantime, they've actually been able to push Smeb out of their base. Look at Prey kiting like a monster. The tunnel back away. Okay, that's going to be the auto attack that does it. While in the base, there are Winions pushing in. It's going to be Roach there back to try to keep this turret alive for as long as possible as the rest of Kongdoo Monster disengage from the fight, trying to make it back to their base.
Yeah, and that's a lot of damage being done by those minions. Finally, the minions are actually spawning out of the Nexus to help Roach and Enter 2. Looks like the last item he's picking up is an Executioner's Calling, so he's going to head into either Mortal Reminder or Lord Dominance.
Now Smite actually does go the way of the ROX Tigers, but one after another they get picked off. It's just a red buff, guys, but they trade 2 lives for it. Might have just been looking for extra speed. Either way, he does delay 1 recall as Kongdoo push up the mid lane. Now, they don't have Baron, but they do have turrets starting to fall. Oh, no. Might be looking for the pick. They do catch Smeb out there, staring him out there with the deadly flourish, but as turrets start to fall and the dual lane's dead, this is going to be an inhibitor for Kongdoo.
This is going to be an inhibitor for Kongdoo, and it's very reminiscent of game number 1.
Oh, Cry. He's been the big power man in the mid lane for the Tigers, but now he could be looking to go down. The Zhonya's will keep him alive for a little bit longer. Stall actually flashing into that Baron pit. Edge now in there as well. Smeb lots of damage out there as well to the outside, but all of Kongdoo are getting hit on by Baron, and it's not what they're going to be looking for, as now Roach running back away, and the Tigers might just have found a way back in after getting their dual lane picked off. They are the ones looking to chase this through for kills of their own. Rose just barely trying to survive. The slows come out and he will fall. It's 3 members dead for only Cry's death as well. And look at the Tigers going straight towards Baron.
Yeah, they are going straight towards Baron, and Punch and Cougar recognize that they have turned around. And it looks like Cougar and Punch are going to try to interrupt and steal this Baron.
Oh no.
Shockwave coming forward there. Lots of damage there in both the support and jungler. Exhaust goes on to Smeb, but Punch has no extra lives. He goes down, zoned out, and taken out by Smeb in the 1v2. And that will mean Baron Nashor will go the way of the ROX Tiger. Peanut doing his best job to clear out any side lane wards. Roach going forward. The Ash Arrow stunning out Edge, who will block this curtain call to kill off this wave. Now Roach goes too far forward, and he's going to be the first one to fall, the tankiest member out of there before this fight really even starts. Cry taking a lot of damage, but like you said, living way too long, and his skills coming back the way of the ROX Tigers. They will lose their top laner, but they're taking out more. 3 dead now as Peanut finds the engage. He will take down Soul, and with it, possibly the chances of the Kongdoo Monsters. They have their jungler alive, but not much standing in the Tigers' way. They will push through for an inhibitor kill and possibly even the win. Victory set in their sights as the KeSPA Cup waits for them. If they can take down this Nexus turret, the Nexus to follow, it looks like victory will be theirs. The ROX Tigers in a 4-game series take out the Kongdoo Monsters 3-1 and are your 2016 KeSPA Cup champions.